Hi, everybody, and welcome. I want to start off by just saying good morning to everyone and thank you for the opportunity to share the work of New Path Family Support Program here at the Arc of Virginia. Today, I'll provide an overview of our priorities and families, how we help support families in this upcoming year, and how New Path continues to support the families, strengthen relationships, and elevate family voice within Virginia's early intervention system. As Kathleen said, my name is Robin Church. I'm your New Path Family Support Network Director here at the Arc of Virginia, and I have been here at the Arc of Virginia for about 6 years. I am a mom of two boys that are fully grown, age 21 and 23, and my youngest son spent several weeks in the NICU after birth. Although it's been 21 years ago, I've learned from other parents and remember myself the fear of the unknown, the overwhelming feeling of where to go and what to do. I see that hasn't changed at all. And so this is why I'm here doing what I do, because of the raw feeling that doesn't really ever go away. So New Path is a safe place for families to feel empowered, to be their child's best advocate, and to connect with other parents and providers in their community. So this presentation is designed to provide information, encourage collaboration, and create a supportive conversation between families and professionals. Today, I'll briefly introduce New Path, review the major components of our work, discuss our family engagement efforts, highlight our supports for families, share how we collect and use family input, and discuss opportunities for future collaboration. At the heart of New Path, it is the belief that every family deserves access to information, supports, meaningful opportunities to participate in decisions affecting their child. Our goal is not simply to provide the information, but to empower the families to become informed partners and leaders within the early intervention system. Now, at the bottom of your screen, you'll see this QR code. You can just ignore that for now. I didn't have a chance to remove that. Just wanted to put that out there. Okay, so what I would like for you all to do is a little interaction. And one word, what is the one word that would describe your family journey or your work if you are a provider, your work in supporting families? A few examples would be hopeful or challenging, rewarding. And if you could just put that in the chat, that would be great. That's just a little information. I would like to kind of see where everyone is in their journey currently today. So if you don't mind, just share a little bit of that information in the chat of what would describe your journey.
Robin, we have a couple people who have put in overwhelming, rewarding.
Ah, beautiful.
Learning.
Beautiful. That's great. Thank you for participating in that. So before New Path, families often had to figure out their own way to find resources. They have concerns about their child's development. And so New Path makes it easier. Excuse me, y'all. New Path tries to make it easier for the families. So New Path is a statewide access point where families can reach out by phone, text, email, or online and get connected to early intervention services or any other resources that they feel may be available in their area or that they may be looking for. Beginning in this year, I'm so excited to share this, we now have our new toll-free phone number. You'll see at the bottom of that slide. This is all designed to make the process simpler, more welcoming, and easier to navigate for families. We connect families to information, resources, and support that help families navigate the system and services and encourages family leadership and empowerment, because that is the ultimate goal, right? We promote collaboration between families and providers. and we support families through shared experience and community connections. So New Path is about partnership, support, and helping families feel informed and connected rather than alone in their process. So here at New Path, we also believe that families are the experts of their own children and deserve to be treated with support, dignity, and respect. Throughout collaboration and participation, families and professionals can achieve stronger outcomes together. We also believe that access to clear, meaningful, and correct information empowers families to make informed decisions, and that strong communities play an essential role in helping children and families thrive. This is one of my families here that I have been working with since this young man was a little tiny fellow. And it's so beautiful to see how they flourish and grow, both mom and child, in that process. So family support is not just about services. It's about helping families feel heard, respected, and connected. Families often navigate complex systems, medical and developmental information, emotional stress, uncertainty, service coordination challenges, financial concerns, community barriers, and the feelings of isolation. Family support can make a meaningful difference by reducing stress and loneliness, increasing confidence and knowledge, strengthening advocacy skills, and fostering meaningful connections with others, and ultimately improving outcomes for both children and their families. Families do not need to have it all together to deserve support. Although every family journey looks different, many family journeys begin with worry, uncertainty, and grief. They may be processing developmental concerns or a medical diagnosis, for example, and at the same time, they're expected to learn how the systems work and how to attend evaluations, what coordinating services are, communicate effectively. And I know back in the day when my son was going through early intervention, that did not happen. And they're also expected to make important decisions for their child. This can feel overwhelming, especially when families are already sleep deprived, balancing work and finances. They're caregivers to other children in the family. They have other responsibilities and jobs. And so this is why New Path Family Support Network is here, is to walk along the family side so they don't have to navigate this journey all by themselves. So the supports for families, so supports can look different from every family depending on their needs and their goals, right? So family support can provide assistance through resource navigation, peer support opportunities, educational workshops and trainings such as this, information sharing, community connections, advocacy support, family mentoring, which is huge, and encouragement and guidance during important transition. These supports help families build knowledge, confidence, and connections while navigating their unique journey. The goal is not to fix the family's journey, but to ensure families have compassionate support beside them as they move through it. Excuse me. So something new that we're starting this year is our parent connectors. So parent support and connection with other parent connectors groups provide families with the opportunity to connect with others who have shared similar experiences. These connections can reduce feeling of isolation, offer practical guidance, and provide emotional encouragement during challenging times. Parent connectors help families navigate systems, access resources, and build confidence by sharing real life experiences and lessons learned. Through meaningful relationships and mutual support, family gains Families gain a sense of belonging, feel empowered to advocate for their children, and recognize that they are not alone on their journey. I had a family looking for another family to kind of support, to give them support. And that family, they're now friends. They have play dates and they go out to lunches. And it's just beautiful to watch that kind of thing flourish and happen and just continue to grow. Participating with providers creates a strong collaborative relationship that benefits both families and children and even the providers. Families bring invaluable knowledge about their child's strengths, needs, interests, and daily routines, while providers contribute professional expertise and resources. When families and providers are able to communicate openly, listen to one another, and work towards the shared goals that they may have, they're better able to make informed decisions and develop strategies that fit naturally into the family's life. This partnership builds trust, promotes consistency across environments, and leads to more meaningful supports and services. As a result, children and families often experience stronger outcomes, gather progress towards goals, and increase confidence in navigating their journey together. So, what do families need most? These words are words that were given to me by families. And so I think it's important to know that to support the communication between families and providers, and understanding families is really kind of the heart of it all, and building that trust with families, and families build trust with providers. It's a two-way street, right? Okay, so empowerment is not something that happens overnight. That's for sure. That takes, for many families, that can take quite some time. It's a process that develops over time as families gain information, build confidence, learn new skills, and begin to trust their own voice in decision making. Every family's journey is different, like I mentioned earlier, and each family moves at a pace that reflects their unique experiences, strengths, challenges, and circumstances. Some families may feel ready to advocate quickly, while others may need more time, support, and encouragement as they navigate emotions, systems, and changes. And in Virginia, those changes are constant. Um, Providing patience, understanding, and ongoing support allows families to grow in confidence and feel empowered in a way that is meaningful and sustainable for them. So here I have another little activity, a little piece for you guys to share. So think about community-based services in addition to formal services, right? So I have a list of a few of them here on the screen, and and we're not far. Okay, so success looks different from every child and family. For some success families, they may be feeling a little more comfortable. They may start to ask questions, participate in more so in decision making, wanting to do more activities with their family and friends and child. And for others, it may be a child reaching important developmental milestones, a caregiver feeling less isolated, more supported, family fully able to navigate transitions, and speak about things that they need. And success can mean finding meaningful community connections, just like you said, building confidence and advocacy skills, and gaining a renewed sense of hope for the future. Every step forward, big or small, is worth celebrating. So there is no no milestone, nothing too small to celebrate, that is for sure. So the last slide, this is some information on how to reach New Path.